The Mouse and the Needle. In a quiet corner of the bustling forest, nestled between towering trees and thick underbrush, there lived a small, determined mouse named Pip. His fur was soft, his whiskers twitching with nervous energy as he stood in front of a task that seemed impossible, sewing a torn piece of cloth for his little home. But there was a problem. He didn't have the proper tools. All he had was a needle, not sharp enough, not suited for the job at hand. His paws trembled as he held the needle, its dull point scratching against the cloth with no real effect. He had tried, over and over, to pierce the fabric, but the task seemed insurmountable. The cloth refused to yield to his will, and frustration clouded his mind. "Why can't I do this?" he muttered, his voice thick with defeat. "If only I had a sharper needle. If only my tools were as perfect as the other animals." Pip glanced over at the larger animals in the forest. The squirrel with her sharp claws, the beaver with his strong teeth. They had the perfect tools for their work. He thought, if only I had tools like them, then I could finish this task and prove myself. He dreamed of the day when he, too, could be proud of the tools he possessed. But as the days passed, Pip's frustration grew, and the cloth remained torn. He watched as his friends, one by one, completed their tasks with ease, their sharp claws and teeth making work look effortless. They would smile and laugh, their jobs finished with speed and precision. Yet Pip was stuck. It wasn't just the cloth. His confidence had also torn, thread by thread, leaving him feeling smaller and smaller. One evening, as Pip sat on a rock, his needle in hand, a wise old owl named Orla flew down beside him. Her feathers were silvery, glinting softly in the twilight. "What troubles you, young mouse?" she asked in her soft, gravelly voice. Pip looked up, his eyes clouded with doubt. "I can't sew this cloth. The needle isn't sharp enough, and without the right tools, I'll never be able to finish it. The others can do their tasks so easily with their perfect claws and teeth, but I'm stuck here, hopeless." Orla tilted her head thoughtfully. "Pip, do you think the sharpness of your needle is what makes you a great seamstress?" Pip blinked, confused. "But isn't that what makes the difference?" The owl chuckled gently. "Not at all, dear mouse. A sharp tool only matters if the one using it knows what to do with it. It's not the sharpness that makes the work, but the skill of the one who holds it." Pip's ears perked up as Orla continued. "A sharp needle can help a skilled mouse finish faster, but it's the knowledge of how to use it, the patience, and the practice that brings success. Let me show you." With surprising grace, Orla scooped up the needle with her talons and threaded it with ease. Pip watched, wide-eyed, as the owl swiftly sewed a patch of cloth into place, the stitches perfect and even, though the needle was far from sharp. "You see?" Orla said, placing the needle gently in Pip's paws. "It's not about what you have, it's about how you use it." Pip felt a spark of realization. The next day, he set to work again, but this time with a new mindset. His paws, though small and unsteady, moved with purpose. The needle still wasn't sharp, but his confidence grew as he focused on the rhythm of the task. Stitch by stitch, the cloth began to come together. It wasn't fast or perfect, but it was progress. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Pip stepped back and admired his work. It wasn't flawless, but it was his. The cloth was mended, the whole filled with care and effort. The forest around him seemed quieter, more still. And in that moment, Pip realized something he had never understood before. The true measure of skill was not in the tools you wielded, but in the dedication and practice you brought to the task. And as he stood there, a small smile tugging at his lips, Orla's voice echoed in his mind. "It's not the sharpness that makes the work, but the skill of the one who holds it." From that day on, Pip never envied the sharpness of another's tools. He understood now that with patience, perseverance, and the willingness to learn, even the dullest needle could accomplish great things. If you enjoyed Pip's journey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to help our channel grow.